Kingdom Hearts 3 has already been a humongous success ever since it was just released a couple weeks ago, and it's already done so well. Not only is everyone praising it, but it's also already done so well that it already sold over 500 million copies worldwide, which is honestly really impressive. I'm not saying I'm the least bit surprised. I mean, it is Kingdom Hearts, so yeah, that's kind of obvious. But yeah, but the fact that it's done this well so far and just a couple weeks is really incredible in my opinion. And really just the fact that people are loving it so far and have been saying all these things about it so far has just been really great. And I'm sure people at Square Enix are delighted about it, but also the fact that we fans are all so just really loving the fact that it's been this that this game has been built up for so long and it didn't disappoint in the slightest. I honestly can't believe how well they were able to actually live up to the hype with this game. And so, with that, I've already done a spoiler-free review for Kingdom Hearts 3, which is on my channel right now if you want to check it out. And now I'm about to do a spoiler video. So yeah, if you don't want anything spoiled about the game, just go play it or just go watch my first review about it and you'll get the spoiler-free part of it there, but now we're going to talk about every single spoiler as much as I can. So let's get into it, and I hope you all like this. Okay, so firstly, I just want to go over some kind of small things first. Okay, so first off, I'm kind of confused as to why the 100-acre wood was only a small world this time around, but you just went to one, and that was it. I like how we went there and we saw them again for maybe the last time. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll see them again eventually. But you just you just went there once and it was just the same mini game 3 times. I guess that was kind of cool. I mean, it was nice to see everyone. It was nice, and it was nice that we got to see Lumpy for once. But I don't know. I just kind of thought it kind of weird that you just went there once and you didn't even have to collect any of the torn pages like in Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. But you know what? I still really liked it, and I like other Chinese Japanese game as well, like the return of Tori Happy Face from the first game, which was a really nice reference, which I really liked a lot. I was almost kind of worried they'd never do that again, which I really liked. And I like other things, like um, how in worlds like the toy box when Woody and Sora were standing up to young Xehanort with some really cool lines that were shown there. And I like other Disney Incorporated worlds in there too, like in Monstropolis when Sully was able to stop the knee and he was able to just throw him through a bunch of doors over and over, which again was just really awesome to see. And but now back to actual story piece of it. I like how at the very beginning with the first part on Olympus with Sora trying to figure out what he needed to unlock the power of wasting but not being able to find it. It was cool that we saw Jigbar there and I liked how it was like at the very beginning, Jigbar was sort of giving a little bit of foreshadowing as to what was gonna happen later on in the game, like towards the very end of the game. Seeing other things as well, like seeing Kyrie and Lee training together with a nice touch to it. And even though we don't see them actually training, it was still nice that they showed us that was what they were doing. And I love seeing how Kyrie was doing more, like actually doing more in the game, like training to be a team leader. And I thought the first team with the two of them was really sweet, especially when Kyrie was talking to them about her letter to Sora. And then later on, we get to see them we get to see her in her new suit, like Sora and Riku and Misty, and yeah, the actual look of it was really cool. Really, everything with Kyrie here I really loved a lot. I thought it was really cool to see Riku get the new Keyblade, although I'm kind of wondering how he got it. It was definitely a cool looking Keyblade. I'm just kind of curious to know how he got it. And it helps, and actually the new Keyblade does help show that he's really no longer part of the darkness, because I always thought that the other Keyblade, even though he was technically now a Keyblade Master said by Jinsid, I don't know, I just always thought the other Keyblade just kind of symbolized that he was still part of the darkness, but now that that was gone, he said that but now that that's gone, it feels like he just done with it completely now. Again, I know he does use it later on, and actually, later on, when you actually use it to play as him, you kind of use that power, but I don't know, I just feel like this would have helped him a bit more, and the actual design of it does look really awesome. And then and then I thought it was nice to find out what happened to Aqua when it looked like Xehanort could get her and he and her come back. Like, it really satisfying and really exciting. It was just so cool, and every scene involving another character coming back just gives me goosebumps and made me really excited and hyper. And with that, let's talk about the character recurrence next, which was really the thing I was most excited about him, the thing that always made me giddy and excited and hyper every time it happened. So as I said, Aqua comes back first in a really exciting scene, and it feels like the story was just propelling forward really fast from that moment onward. I just kept getting going really fast, like just kept playing really fast throughout the rest of the story because I was really excited to see what was gonna happen next. After that, when they went to after they finished with the Realm of Darkness, they went back to Castle Oblivion and Aqua turned it back to the Light of Power. Here, like, so cool. I actually didn't know that. I obviously knew that it was gonna go back to normal, but I wasn't sure exactly how exactly it was gonna happen. But it was so cool that we got to see her do that. And we got to see Aqua reunite him with Ben when she did that. It was like really nice. And then afterwards, when Vinny hit being to attack them, and you actually get to play as Aqua for a few minutes as you're fighting Vinicius. And then afterwards, Sora frees Ben's heart from inside him, and then comes back and saves Aqua from Vinny just by knocking him back. It was like so cool. Again, sorry if I'm sounding kind of crazy right now, but I just can't help myself. I was just so excited and just so giddy and so invested. I just couldn't believe this was really happening, and I was just so excited every time something like that was happening. And then seeing Sora and Ben interacting for real this time was like really cool. Like every time we got to see an old character interacting with Sora was just really cool. I love seeing that element back now. And afterwards, you get to see a lot of really great moments. Like, there's a lot of really amazing moments that just happen from then onward. Like the scene later on when they're all in the Mysterious Tower, just about to go out and get prepared to fight Xehanort, and we even get to see Ben and Aqua talking about how they're gonna get Hera back and get in with their wayfinders with them, and then afterwards, remember in my in my spoiler-free review when I talked about a scene that we've been waiting to see for a long time. That scene was when Sora and Kyrie when Sora and Kyrie finally hear the Palpo fruit. That was really nice, and it was great considering that that's something that's been set up since the first game. Like ever since the first game came out, that's something we've been wanting to see for a long time. And yeah, it was really nice. I actually kind of thought they were gonna hit there, considering it actually did look like they were about to. And then keeping it going from that point onward, the game doesn't let up one, like at all from that point onward, because after that part, it doesn't the epic battle has finally begun that we've all been waiting to see with all of them against Xehanort. And yeah, it just is amazing as I would have hoped. I mean, the entire third act of the game is nothing but an pretty much just nothing but an adrenaline rush from start to finish. And now we're gonna talk about the ending, especially that ending. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that ending. But first though, I thought the part where it looked like everyone was just killed, like at the very beginning of the Heatblade Graveyard, like just after the 1,000, maybe the other 1,000 Heartless, right, which was really cool. Like, really love seeing that back again from Kingdom Hearts 2. But then afterwards, it just looked like everyone would get killed. Like, during the fight with all of them, like, just trying to go forward. And then it just looked like everyone would get killed. I honestly thought that was real. Especially with when it looked like Kyrie, Kyrie, Donald, Yuffie, Kid Misty, and Lee, and Ben. I honestly thought they were all just dead. I honestly couldn't believe what was going on, and especially when it looked like Riku died. In fact, yeah, technically in a manner of speaking, they all did technically die. And I wasn't really sure about Sora though. Like, wasn't really sure if she was really dead from then onward. But honestly, when it all looked like they were all dead, I just couldn't believe what was going on. Yeah, what was going on, like in the next scene, Sora meets up with Seraphie from Kingdom Hearts T, and he helps him go back, turn back to normal. And I sort of feel, and then there's sort of time travel, I guess. I'm not really sure what exactly happened from that point, but then they get kind of time travel, I guess, maybe back to that very point where it looked like everyone was just killed, but then Sora goes out to save everyone's heart, except for Kyrie, who was helping him throughout that whole part through, with her helping him just find his way back. And I love that. Again, I loved like I said in my spoiler-free review, I loved every scene with them together, and it just further indicated that the two of them are going to get together, which I really, really, really like. And yeah, again, I just really love these two characters together, so seeing them like this together just got my heart beating really fast. And then afterwards, the Keyblade, and then you get to see a humongous fight with a heartless demon tower, and then when it looks like they're all just gonna die, Sora actually see Ember from Kingdom Hearts T, and you actually get to fly like a bunch of Keyblades from the past come and help Sora. He's sort of flying around with them, and he's launching all of them towards the humongous sphere of darkness. What was really odd was mind blowing. I mean, mind blowing. I mean, like if you were following the Kingdom Hearts 3 the Kingdom Hearts 3, and he knew something about how if you got a record in key, you could actually get your name in Kingdom Hearts 3. I actually wasn't sure what exactly that meant, but now I totally get it. It means your Keyblade was one of the ones that Sora was using in Kingdom Hearts 3 when he was launching all of them into that humongous sphere, which was again mind blowing. I had no idea that was gonna happen. It was so cool. Especially the end when he just throws them all and it explodes and they all just kind of scatter away. It was again really awesome. Which was so cool. And then I like other things like seeing Jin Kid show up and finally doing some action was really awesome. And then the rest of the battle is inside this humongous maze where you're helping your different friends along the way. Like you're helping the other Guardians of Light fight off the other 13 Teachers of Darkness. It was so uh, honestly, I just couldn't believe I was really like at that point. I just couldn't believe that we were finally here. This was the final battle that's been built up for all this time, and it was finally happening. And again, along the way throughout the entire end, game, we get some really epic moments that just keep happening over and over and over. That really pay off because of how humongous this game series is and how long we've been waiting for this game to actually happen. Like Sion being revealed and Rocket coming out to save her and her and Lee or Hera coming back or Sora just always arriving to save them. There's honestly way too many amazing moments in this ending to count. But then towards the end, when you're with Kid Mickey and Riku fighting young Xehanort and Summon Gemini, Xehanort actually reveals Kyrie to the three of them, and he actually kills her right in front of Sora. That scene honestly made me freak out and honestly cry a bit. I honestly did not expect that at all, and it made me feel exactly and it made me feel the exact same way Sora was feeling. I was just really surprised when I saw that, and the fact that it actually happened at Kyrie of all people was just insane. I was just losing in my mind throughout that whole scene, then and then towards as it keeps going, Xehanort finally forges the Keyblade and unlocks Kingdom Hearts, and then as it keeps going, everyone just shows up and everyone coming together to help Sora, and then they go into that place that the trailer was showing. Just Sora and Xehanort in this humongous place that looks like it's actually inside Kingdom Hearts. I'm honestly not sure how to pronounce it, something like Ashala Kaido. I don't know, I'm kind of confused with how to pronounce that, but it was really cool, and then we actually got to see the real final battle between Sora, Jonathan Dewey versus Xehanort. Actually, not just him, but at the very beginning of the fight, we get to see the other 12 Xehanorts, and they're all fighting until Xehanort uses her power to get that yellow light armor on him, and you get to fight him for real there, but then you get to fight him one last time with him the Keyblade to using the Keyblade and using a whole bunch of crazy moves with them, which was just really amazing. I just couldn't believe it. And then the rest is just an amazing scene where you're fighting him throughout the whole thing until you eventually use the beam of light from the ray of light beam from the Keyblade to beat him completely. And that's it. The rest of it is just a humongous cut scene showing been towards the end, towards the end, like when everyone arrived and it's actually not even really Sora who saved the day in the end necessarily. It's more like Eric who saved the day, and then Xehanort actually becomes a good guy. Like, I did not expect at all. I was honestly expecting Sora to maybe kill him, but no, but no. So, Eric has managed to him that, what, convince him of everything that was going on, and then Xehanort actually became a good guy, and you even get to see how Sora gets the Keyblade, because Xehanort actually gives it to him. I honestly didn't expect that. It was so cool. Honestly, when I saw that, my mind was just blown. I couldn't believe what was happening. and and then it just keeps going and going and going. And then it was even kind of a really nice bittersweet ending for Xehanort as well. He actually just get to have the ending with him and Eric. It just kind of, I guess you could say it was sort of like him and Xehanort kind of dying together. It was like really nice. I like seeing that at the very end they actually became friends and actually put aside everything and they were both good guys towards the end. I honestly didn't expect that at all. And then as it just keeps going and going, it actually does look like everything's okay. Okay, yeah, Kyrie is still gone, but it still looks like everything is just fine until Sora decides to go off to save Kyrie somehow and promises to come back soon. I'm not entirely sure what was going on towards them, but really, come on, no one knows that. Really knows that. That's really more setting up what's happening next. And yeah, and then comes the ending. My God, that ending. And again, I like to, okay, yeah, first we'll just keep going from the ending from that point onward, because from then onward it's nothing but just really fulfilling and happy scene from then on where that we get really have to talk about. First off, at the very beginning, Kid Mickey, Donald and Goofy and Chip, Dale and Jimmy return to Disney Castle, then Rocket Lee, she and Isha, which I really like that Isha became a good guy, became a good guy and actually became friends with the four of them. And then she and like her and Rocket and Axel back in the clock tower, and they're all wearing regular clothes. And even Hayner, Pension, and Les are there too. So all of them are clearly friends now. So they're clearly just be hanging out more, which is really cool. Then then it keeps going to show things like when Terra started making a rave, I suppose, for Matt Ericus with his Keyblade, and then they leave their wayfinders with this, and then even reunite with Syruphy. Again, if you haven't played Kingdom Hearts 2, this might confuse you, but yeah, I obviously know what it's talking about, and probably a really nice ending for the two of them, and even other things like nominate coming back and I'll nominate coming back, and honestly, and then the dummy ship arrives, and it honestly kind of looks like her and Riku might actually be getting together, right? I didn't expect to see that at all, and then as it keeps going, it just shows everyone on Destiny Island hanging out. The entire ending just floored me. The fact that everything was going so well and everyone was back and happy and playing just made me feel so satisfying and so happy. I couldn't believe what was going on. But then, as it was going, as it keeps going, we actually get to see Kyrie and Sora on the Palpu tree, and it looked like they were finally about to get together there, and it looked like they were finally about to kiss there. They were holding hands and everything, but then, as it goes, Sora just disappeared. He disappears right in front of our eyes, and then it cuts to the credits. Not one line is said, Sora just vanishes. Okay, and someone tell me what just happened? What the heck happened to Sora? Why did he just disappear like that? Where was he? Where did he just disappear? What happened to him? Okay, now I actually have seen some theories out there, but from the way it kind of looked to me, it almost kind of looked like he sacrificed himself for Kyrie again, which yeah, but it, I was really, really sad. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie here. I was honestly kind of crying when that happened. I seen a ton of people's reaction to the ending of this game, and we're all the same. We were just crying, bawling our eyes out just from what was going on. The fact that it looked like it was about to end with him and Kyrie together, and then she just gone. She just vanished. Yeah, but no explanation yet. But yeah, that honestly made me cry. I just couldn't believe what was going on. And then if you've seen the secret ending, you get to see more. Like at the Keyblade graveyard, we get to see Jane or Keyblade, but then someone picks it up, and then four of the four towers actually show up, and we actually get to see the return of Lucio from Kingdom Hearts 3, and we actually get to see that Lucio was J-Bar the whole time. I'm not gonna lie, I actually kind of saw that coming because every time we saw Lucio before, he always had the kind of personality as Jibbar. He always acted the same way. So when that was revealed, I'm not gonna lie, I actually did see that coming a small bit. I'm not saying I predicted it completely, I wasn't really sure, but it was just a little speculation I had. And then it shows that he still has the black box with them that everyone's been looking for, especially when we see Pete and Maleficent who are there and they're watching him. So they're obviously going to be playing a bigger role in the next Kingdom Hearts, but I hope it'll be Kingdom Hearts 4, and dear lord, I really hope it doesn't take another billion years for that game to come out. Hey, seriously, after what happened at the end of this game, I need the next game to come out as fast as possible. I need the next game as soon as possible. I just can't wait I can't wait anymore just because I need the answer for what's gonna happen next. And honestly, like I may have said before, personally, I think that the next game should just end all of Kingdom Hearts. Like, I know personally, like, I love the series, but Kingdom Hearts story itself is personally my favorite story of all time. Like, it's the best story I've ever heard, and I'm always loving it. But personally, I think they should just end it with the next one. It's been an amazing journey so far with the game series, and the fact that it should end now with just it's perfect. The fact that now Victoria has ended, the fact that this incredible journey that we've been going on for so long is finally ended would just be the best thing ever. Okay, probably thinking too hard about it, but again, I would just really love if that really did happen. But then later on, you get to see the other secret ending with Sora in Shibuya. Now, now, in case you don't know what that is, apparently, actually, I'm not gonna lie, I honestly had no idea where he was when I saw that. I honestly just thought that maybe this was just some kind of trick or something. Well, not exactly a trick, more like just something just, I just, I just wasn't really sure what was going on. But then, when I talked to some of my friends on Facebook about they say he actually ended up in Shibuya, which is where the World Ends With You characters are from, who are from Dream Drop Distance, and so apparently he's in their town. So personally, I have no idea what's going on, and then we get to see Riku in the version Rex game that was in the toy box. I'm kind of confused by that, but I'm also really intrigued because I'm really just wondering what happened. How did they get there? why are they there, and what's up with that character who was with them. I just really want to know the answer to all these questions, and I just really want to know what's going to happen next. I just really want the answer to all these questions, and I just want them as fast as possible. So I'm honestly kind of confused by that, but honestly, like I just said, I couldn't be happier but from this. I just couldn't be happier with this game. The fact that this game had been built up for this long and it was able to be this amazing is just really impressive. And so hopefully we'll get to see more later installments. But I hope, like I said, I do hope they're gonna be making really soon. And yeah, I just can't believe what I just said. I couldn't believe what was happening with the engine. So yeah, I seriously need an answer as fast as possible. I just can't believe this was how this engine happened, and the fact that it did is just mind blowing to me. But really, like always, Tetsuya Nomura clearly knows what he's doing when he's writing and directing this game series. So yeah, you can always rely on him to do an amazing job with the story. So I have no doubt that he'll pull through for the next game. And really, yeah, I just can't wait for the answer and possibly the epic finale to happen really soon. So I'm curious what's gonna happen with the characters from then onward, or from here onward. I mean, but but yeah, really that's everything I think. And so everyone, that's my spoiler-free review of Kingdom Hearts 3. Thank you all so much for watching. I had an amazing time talking about this. I always have an amazing time talking about the Kingdom Hearts games, and I love just being able to share my thoughts about them from for all of you. And I just really hope that you liked all of these, and I hope you all really like these games. Yeah, really, and even if you've never played these games before, definitely do get them out. They're 100% definitely worth your time. There's no doubt about that. Really, the fact that it's been going this long, and it's still my favorite piece of entertainment ever. It's really amazing. And again, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all like this, and please comment down below and tell me what you think. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.